Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we'll take a look at Boundless or the ZKC token. I did cover this token when it came out, but I thought why not look at it again because the token has started to go up again. So it came out back in September, as you can see, and as of now, after a really rough start, as you can see, after like hitting $1.88, the token went as low as 10 cents, and as of now it is up like over, I think, over 150%, as you can see, also over 200%, and that's really good and seems like that wants to go up. So let's break it down. So if you don't know what the Boundless is, Boundless is a universal protocol designed to provide every blockchain with the power of zero knowledge. It enables independent proven nodes to generate zero knowledge proofs on behalf of the layer 1's application, rollups, and infrastructures across all chains, and I think it also works for the OP chains as well. So by offloading computation to the Boundless network and verifying proofs on chain, Boundless provides a consistent scalability and interoperability layer without requiring changes to the existing network. That's really good, I would say. So basically that is what the Boundless is. So when it comes to the ZK coin or ZKC, is the native token of the Boundless protocol. Beneath the surface, each proof is secured by the ZKC. Provers must stake as a collateral before a single cycle is computed. So that's really good utility for, I would say, ZKC token. So as more protocols step into Boundless, more ZKC is locked behind their proofs. In effect, ZKC functions as the backbone for all zero knowledge proving. On Boundless, builders pay for proofs using the native token of their own protocol. For example, in ETH, on Ethereum, USDC, or Sol on Solana, such that Boundless becomes a native zero knowledge infrastructure for every ecosystem. Again, if ZK was required here, it would have been really good, but again, it is used for the collateral, so I think that's good as well. Now if we look at like proving collateral, so before accepting a proof request, provers must stake ZKC as collateral, typically at least 10x the request maximum fee. If the proof is not submitted on the time, the stake is slashed, like 50% is burned permanently and 50% is reassigned on chain as a bounty for another prover to complete the work. So that's, I think, a really good like utility for the ZKC token, and they also have a burn mechanism. So I think that is to fight the inflation overall. So we'll talk about the inflation in just a second. Now moving on, the token is also used for the staking as well. So staking ZKC is the first step to participating in the Boundless. So every action on the network begins here. So this is how the staking looks like. As of now, like there are like around 1400 or around 1500 stakers, as you can see, and as of now they have like 41 active miners, and the total stake is like 18.61 million. That is like so much low, I would say, if we look at its circulating supply, which is around 200 million. So I don't think that is like that much good. So that means the demand for like ZKC is like relatively low, I would say, as of now. Now moving on, so after that there is mining rewards powering governance. So the token is also used for the governance, and this is their governance, and we don't have anything as of now. After that, if we look at the token's supply, so it has an initial supply of 1 billion, out of which 41% I believe goes towards ecosystem. We have 23% going towards core team and early contributors, and after that we have 21% going towards investors. So, and like 8.3% went to community sale and airdrop, and 5.1% went to the community partner marketing. So I think the distribution is not that good. Anyways, moving on, if we look here, this is how this is how the token unlock looks like. It doesn't include inflation. Anyways, so that means for 1 year the token supply is going to remain somewhere around 250 to 200, and after 1 year we'll see this massive token unlocks for like rare to the entities. So that will include investors, core contributors team, and I think it is like ecosystem and strategic growth fund. So that means after 1 year the token could see a massive like dump because of this. Now if you look at the inflation, it has starting inflation of 7% in year 1 and tapering to 3% from year 8 onward. As you can see here, this is how the inflation looks like. Now they do have like this burn mechanism placed in, so if their like staking amount goes up, I think the burn could also go up. So that is like the only thing that can control the inflation. But overall I think the token will most likely struggle after like 1 year. So as of now, if you're planning to get this token, it should be okay, I would say, for like 1 year. But after 1 year things could get ugly for this token. Now if we look at the token itself, or if we just look at their ecosystem, they do have a like really strong ecosystem and it keeps growing, so I would say that's really good for them. Anyways, moving on to its price. Now I couldn't find the exact source of this search because I did try to look at on the X and some other things why the token was going up, but I couldn't find it. And the token is available on most of the big exchanges. That does include Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, Bybit. So I would say it has a really good exposure when it comes to traders. So now if we look at the token itself, I think one of the reasons that I was looking at, or one of the reasons that I thought why the token was going up is because of this trend. So basically the token has been in the downtrend ever since its launch, and it has been trying to break from it, as you can see, and it finally did. So it did like attempt it did do a really good attempt back on October 12th, as you can see, but it couldn't. But now their attempt actually ended up in success, as you can see, and the token went from 18 cent to as high as like 32, and as of now it is like in the small correction. So I guess it wants to make a new high again. So as of now I'm expecting again a really good like a new high and a small correction and a new high, after that in a small correction and a new high. So again, as of now I think the possibility of ZKC going as high as I would say is 46 cent, or even like I would say 60 cent is there. But again, to do that it does need to make a new high from here. So if it can make a new high, let's say if it can break this 33 cent high, we may see it go as high as 46, or even I would say 41 is the next target that I'm looking at as of now. So this is going to be the target that I think the token will most likely tap into as of now. Again, to do that it does need to break this 33 cent, and if it can do that, we may actually end up going as high as 36 cent. After that we may see a slight correction, and after that it can go in this exact range. And if the hype or if the demand is like higher, it actually can go as high as 61 cent, or even I would say 52 cent is a possibility if there are buyers. So let's see what happens. Overall, I think as of now the trend for this token is like the token has finally broke its downtrend, and it seems like that as of now it is in the uptrend. So again I think it wants to go up. So if it can break this like recent high of 32 cent, I think it can like basically push as high as 42 cent. Before that it does have a really good resistance somewhere around 36 cent. So let's see what happens. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.